everybody, it's Stephanie Grams, and you can always find me online at stephaniegrams.com. So I wanted to give you some ideas on different patterns that you can offer in your sentimental sewing business. And I'm going to try to fix this lighting here. So we have the traditional 9-piece. A lot of times people think of a memory bear, and this is the pattern that they think of, and it comes to mind, which is a 9-piece bear. And if you're watching my YouTube channel, I give some sewing tips on how to assemble this bear. If you follow the pattern and follow the directions exactly how it says, it can be a little bit difficult, even for inexperienced sewist like myself. So I came up with some quick ways of assembling a memory bear, and I think they turn out pretty good. So anyways, so this is the typical 9-piece memory bear that, like I said, typically is what's sold. As far as pricing goes, there's so many variants to that. You can find somebody that might make this for $15 or $20. That's more like a hobbyist, not somebody trying to make a business out of it. And it might be somebody that can't offer the best services. And I want to treading that topic very lightly. So, and then if you're watching this, I have a private group, Memory Bear and Sentimental Sewing Business USA on Facebook. It's free. It's a private group where we talk about things in more depth. All right, so the next pattern is also used for rabbits, bunny rabbits. I have made these. There's a learning curve to it. It's not my favorite pattern. The 9-piece is my favorite, only because I like a smoother contour and lines on a memory bear. But you know, this is another option, and it doesn't take as much fabric at all. Actually, the 9-piece takes a little bit more, but with the 9-piece, you can really interchange the fabrics to come up with a memory bear with different, let me think, a unique look is what I'm trying to say. So, for instance, this is a 9-piece. With the 9-piece traditional bear, you can take different fabrics and make each side some different type of fabric. You can use a lot of fabric, a lot of clothing pieces is what I'm trying to say. So like the back of this bear is the same. I know I have to take my lint roller to it, but you know, but the side of the legs are something different, the arm is different, the face, the ears are all different. So that's the traditional 9-piece, right? You can't do that with this. You can take 4 solid pieces for this. If you follow the pattern directly, then it's only 4 solids. So whether you do the bear or the bunny, each side, like this is like a panel, I guess you'd say, would be 1 fabric. So for this little picture they made, they used fabric for all 4 panels. But if you're doing something, a special order for somebody, you can use, incorporate at least 4 different pieces of clothing. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you decide to use 2, 3, or 4 different pieces of clothing, you could do like 2 fronts, and then on the back of the bear or the bunny, let me see if I can show you, you could use 2 other different pieces of fabric also. But this is the It's So Easy A1191. I bought this years ago. I bought this probably back in 2017 maybe, and I only paid $1.97, so I don't even know if you can find this anymore. You'll have to let me know. All right, another option. Now, when I started this video, the traditional 9-piece is usually the most expensive memory bear that you can sew and offer. And I have seen this pattern right here, this exact one, be made into a memory bear, and I've seen it for over $300 because there's so many things you can add on to offer your customers something maybe they didn't even think about. Now, I do go into more depth in my upcoming class on ways to do that and to offer more services to your customer base. All right, here's another pattern, and I'm going to hold these side by side. That one is by McCall's and the other one is It's So Easy by Simplicity. Now, I have, again, these are not my favorite to use. I am a favorite. I'm a fan of the 9-piece memory bear, but these are the same. Okay, one is by Simplicity, which I have sewn before, and this is by McCall's. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The McCall's was almost $5, and the It's So Easy by Simplicity was almost $2. When I purchased this one probably in 2017, I think. You can offer these, you know, as a memory or sentimental sewing service add-on for, I bet you could probably make this in like just a few hours, depending on your sewing skill. I will say that. But you most likely could get away with selling this type of pattern. And again, that's a dog and that's a cat. And then if you just round off these ears right there, it'll be a bear. Just a heads up, because that's what I've done. But really, you can offer these. I bet you could probably start selling these at $25 and up, depending on the services you offer. All right, so here, sorry, that's my coffee maker's making a lot of noise. This is another It's So Easy Simplicity pattern, and these tend to be the favorite for younger children to be able to carry around. And when I say that, again, I want you to be, sorry, my camera's shaking. I want you to realize that you do need to consider the age group. You probably, even though you use maybe child safety eyes and a nose, these can be pulled off. My daughter's puppy did exactly that. My son-in-law, which is so weird saying, but my son-in-law is in the Army, and I made my daughter 2 military bears, and look what her puppy did. Her puppy got to this. We don't really know how, but the puppy pulled off the eyes and the nose. The puppy pulled off my son-in-law's name badge here, and also another like the little pin that they earn. Yeah, pulled that off. And you know, those are supposed to be child safety. So with all of my tags, I say keep away from children and pets, and I recommend that you do the same thing when you are offering sewing services. So let me back up again. Sorry, I digress, but here we go. This is the pattern that people love having made for their children to carry around. If a parent or grandparent is deceased, they often request that you make this stuffy for the grandchild. And let me tell you what I do for my stuffies. When I say stuffy, that is something a child can carry around, but I still put that legal disclaimer on everything that it's not a toy, okay? So for the eyes and nose and the mouth, I hand embroider all of this in. This pattern is using felt circles that are sewn on for the eyes and the cheeks. I do not do that because I just like the added security of using, hi Nora, adding embroidery floss. So I actually, when this is ordered for a child or a disabled individual to carry around, I use hand embroidery floss for the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And I also always include the care directions, and again, the legal disclaimer it's on my website, it's in my book, it's on my pattern pieces, and also on the label. Yes, and the puppy did get to the label. So I have quite a bit of patching to do for this army bear. Okay, so moving on, this is a new pattern I just picked up, and I've been wanting to test the waters with this pattern. I used a free one, not for sale, you know, just to kind of get in the hang of things. But I found this at my local Walmart, and I will be adding this to my sewing services. And it is by McCall's, and it's dinosaurs, and it's 2 different types of dinosaurs, as you can see. And this is a hot seller for many people in the memory bear and sentimental sewing profession. Why is that? Why is it memory bears and others, right? Because not everybody wants a teddy bear. Not everybody finds comfort in holding a bear. Some people find comfort in dinosaurs, okay? Some people find comfort in rabbits. Some people find comfort in dogs and cats. Not just bears. But bears, again, bears are the top seller and most requested item when it comes to sentimental sewing. And if you're just tuning in, when I was showing you these 2 patterns right here, they literally are the exact same thing, just by 2 different companies. And if you want to make this into a bear, all you have to do is take the cat pattern, all right, and round off the ears at the top, and then you have a teddy bear. So we have that. And one last thing, I have been wanting to make these for years, and I'm talking like I'm in my 40s, and I first saw this when I was a teenager and wanted to make it then, but I just couldn't. I just was not able to do that. And now, happy day for me, I'm actually going to do this. This is another upsell idea for your company. You do not have to stick with just memory bears. You can incorporate dogs and cats and rabbits and dinosaurs, but you can also offer to make names, okay? This has, and you know what, get it while you can, even if you don't want to add it to your services right now, because this pattern is very difficult to find. Just so you know, and the freebies that you can print off online do not turn out. They just don't. I've tried them. They just don't look good. They just don't look good, is what I'm saying. When all is said and done, spend the $4.97 and purchase the pattern yourself. But it has the complete alphabet. It has numbers 0 through 9. It has the pound sign or hashtag, right? We all know what that is. Has the @ sign and the and sign. So let me show you the back. And you can offer to do a lot of services with just this pattern. All right, so guys, I hope that I'm giving you some valuable nuggets in this group. As always, I'm open to questions and comments and suggestions. I am easily found through instant message, Facebook Messenger. Again, I have my main website, which is stephaniegrams.com, which is my name. And then I have my company name or company website. I have 4 companies that I run. 3 of them are all sewing, and you can find me pretty much everywhere. And then I have my 4th company, which is a digital company where I help sewpreneurs like you with your digital issues, setting up your website, setting up shopping carts, writing emails, things like that. I also, for fun, teach online business classes for those that can sew. I do not teach sewing. I could teach sewing, and I have taught people how to sew, but that is not my talent. God did not give me the talent of showing somebody how to sew in depth, right? I can troubleshoot just about anything when it comes to sewing a pattern or, the creative things about that. But for me to sit down next to somebody and sit there at the sewing machine, I just don't. So as always, I am very privileged and honored that you're part of my group. As always, reach out to me, ask me your questions. And if you don't want anybody else to know a question that you're wanting to ask, please private message me, and I will definitely keep that quiet and I will not share that with anybody. And as always, I hope you have a great week ahead of you. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment below. Bye.